Hi, this is Debbie, and today I'm going to demonstrate for you one of my favorite natural health treatments, which is doing a castor oil pack. Castor oil packs have a lot of different health benefits and have been used for many, many years. First of all, they increase your ability to detoxify by supporting your liver and gallbladder function. Second, they have anti-inflammatory benefits to them. So they benefit conditions like diarrhea and constipation and more of an irritable bowel where someone might have gas or cramping or bloating by bringing increased energy and circulation to the entire digestive region. Third, they enhance our immune system. So they're really good to do if you're feeling tired or run down or you're fighting some sort of an infection. And last but not least, they get us into our relaxing nervous system, our parasympathetic nervous system. So they're really wonderful to do because that is where all healing takes place in our body. So I've been doing castor oil packs for over 10 years and I reap the benefits from them and find them wonderful. And what I hear from my clients is that they seem really daunting to do. So what I'm going to show you today is kind of the start to finish of how to do a castor oil pack so I can show you how simple they are. So the first thing is that normally I would be in what I call my castor oil clothes, and that's just a pair of old clothes that you don't mind getting dirty or covered in oil. The second thing is that you're going to want to have some old towels. And what we're going to do with the old towels is we're just going to use them to set up our little bed that we're going to lay on. And the purpose of that is that if any oil drips off of the castor oil pack, then it's going to drip on to our towels. And then we have either a third large towel or we have an old blanket. So I have an old fleece blanket. And what we're going to do is just slip under that once we get our pack together so that we can be cozy and relax. And then last but not least, we have a washcloth or just a small old towel so that we can use that at the end to just wipe off any excess oil that's on our abdomen after our castor oil treatment is complete. So then what we have here is we have a water bottle. And you're going to fill that water bottle with hot water. You're not going to use boiling water, but you're going to use it to whatever temperature feels good for your body. So I use mine at the highest temperature that my sink will go for hot water. And then you also want to fill the hot water bottle about 3/4 of the way. If you fill it fully, it gets really stiff and then it's uncomfortable on your abdomen. So you want it to have a little give so that it can mold over your abdomen. Then we have our castor oil pack itself. And so typically what's used is cotton flannel. And so you can actually buy a castor oil pack. They're sold in various health food stores, or you can use an old flannel shirt that you cut up. What I personally do is I buy our kids flannel sheets, and none of them like the flat sheet that comes with it. So I just cut an old flannel sheet to approximately the size of my abdomen, and that's what I use for my castor oil pack. And then what you want to have is a glass Tupperware, because once our pack is done, what we're going to do is we're going to store it in this glass Tupperware for future use. Then, last but not least, we have castor oil. And so you want to find organic castor oil if you can find that. And then my preference is to find one that has like a squeeze top lid, because it just makes pouring onto the castor oil pack or onto your abdomen a lot easier. If you can't find one with a squeeze top lid, then what you want to do is you want to have like a dish or a Tupperware that you just set your castor oil into so that after you put it on your flannel, your abdomen, you don't really have to worry about it dripping on anything in your house. You can just put it into something where it can drip as it needs to. And then we have our saran wrap. And the sole purpose of our saran wrap is to just cover our castor oil pack. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our, not our castor oil pack, our hot water bottle. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the saran wrap to cover our hot water bottle because castor oil is sticky. And then what the saran wrap does is protect our hot water bottle from the stickiness of the oil from our castor oil pack. And then that will just get taken off and discarded after our treatment is done. So in order to make the castor oil pack, you take your piece of cotton flannel and then you just lay it on a flat surface. And then the first time you add castor oil, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of castor oil. You're going to drizzle that over your pack. And then you're going to take it and you're just going to blot the flannel together to just make the oil disperse. Okay? And then each subsequent time you're going to add about 1 tablespoon of castor oil, and you can either add that directly to the pack, or what I do is I just lay down and kind of squeeze it on my abdomen and then put the pack on and the hot water bottle on after that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to reveal as much of our abdomen as we can, and we're going to take the cotton flannel and we're going to put it on our abdomen. And what this does is we're covering much of the liver and gallbladder region, which is over here, the stomach and pancreas, and then we have our small bowel and our large bowel over here. So most of that gets covered, okay? And then we're going to take our hot water bottle with the plastic wrap against the flannel, and then we're just going to lay down and we're going to relax. Okay? And what you can do is you can read a book, you can watch a movie, you can write in a journal, you can take a nap, you can do whatever feels nourishing for your body. And typically people will lie down with a castor oil pack from about 45 minutes to anywhere up to 2 hours, although I have read some reports of people who can sleep in a castor oil pack overnight. And then when your treatment is done, you're going to take your hot water bottle, and as I said, that saran wrap just gets taken off and discarded into the trash. And then you have your cotton flannel, and that gets folded up and stored in your glass Tupperware and covered. Some people will store this in the refrigerator. I personally find that it's too cold to put back on my abdomen if I do that. So I store it on a shelf in our closet. And in fact, I put all these supplies together on the same shelf in my closet, so I just pull everything out at once and it makes it really easy to do. Then you'll take your little towel and you'll wipe off any excess oil that's on your abdomen. Or if I'm in my castor oil clothing, what I'll do is I will just kind of rub my abdomen and get all the oil on the clothing, and then I'll take any of my clothing that has oil, or if the towels have gotten any drips on them, and I'll just throw that into the washing machine altogether. So I hope this shows you how easy it is to put a castor oil pack together, and that you give it a try and you reap some of the health benefits from it like I have. Thanks for watching.